Hey everyone, it's moonmothgoddess. Welcome back to the channel if you're returning. Welcome if you're new, and welcome to today's pick a card reading. Today we're asking Spirit, how do you make your person feel? So how do you make them feel? We're going to be doing 3 piles today for you. So keep in mind that it is a general reading. Not all the messages may resonate to your situation specifically. If you're looking for something more tailored to your specific love situation that you do have going on, I am available for private readings. You can find that information down below in the description box. For those of you that are wanting to donate to the channel, I do also have my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Amazon wish list. So how do you make them feel? Pile number 1, this is going to be the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed with this fossilized stone. For pile number 1, with the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. Pile number 2, you are going to be the Stained Glass Tarot. And I wanted to thank Joseph from the Arts of Ascension so much for sending me in, donating this deck to the channel. For those of you that are interested in this deck, I am going to put Joseph's Etsy shop down below for you guys if you are interested in purchasing this deck here. So the Stained Glass Tarot for pile number 2, and that is going to be with this Angel Aura Rose Quartz with the Stained Glass Tarot. Pile number 3, you are going to be the Ethereal Visions Tarot, and that is with this Dendritic Agate for pile number 3. So once again, how do you make them feel? We're going to be using tarot and then pull into some oracle messages, as well as get some messages from your person. So when we go over those, like I said in the beginning, this is a general reading. So not all of those messages may resonate to you specifically. So if they don't really fit your situation, just kind of let those go. Those may be for someone else that is watching and needs to hear those messages. So pile number 1, the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. Pile number 2, the Stained Glass Tarot. And I will put the link for the Etsy shop down below for you guys that are wanting to purchase this. And then pile number 3, it is going to be the Ethereal Visions Tarot. So pause the video if you need a little bit more time, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi Pile 1, so for those of you that resonated with the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed and this fossil crystal here, this is going to be your reading today. So we're asking Spirit, how do you make your person feel? So how do you make them feel? Pile number 1. How does pile number 1 make their person feel? How do you make them feel, pile 1? We have the 10 of Swords. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the Action of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And I want to get one more. We also have the Mastery of Cups, which is the King of Cups. Now, some of you, starting off with this 10 of Swords, some of you could be in a breakup situation with this person. You could have had a breakup with them, or there could have been some type of separation, some type of painful ending to, something that may have happened between the two of you. And if that is the case, and there has been a breakup that the two of you guys have gone through together, then I feel like this person is, maybe still healing from this situation. But I'm also getting that with that, that this person is missing you, thinking about you, feeling the distance between the two of you, and wanting to communicate with you. Because I still feel like this person has very strong feelings towards you with the King of Cups energy here. The Knight of Pentacles energy, I feel like, is that this person has had you on their mind, and they're being reminded of the feelings and the emotions that they have in connection to you. Now, those of you where you may be dating this person, or you could even be currently in a relationship with them, the Ten of Swords is the end of a cycle. The tens in the tarot mark completion of something. And so this person may also have you on their mind a lot with this Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is really kind of being at that place where you're filled with a lot of mental stuff that is going on. So they could be thinking about you, maybe even obsessively, feeling anxious over it. This is, could even be a lot of mental anguish that this person is feeling. And it could, for some of you, have something to do with the communication that's happening between the two of you. If there's no contact, then it really is that this person is, maybe so much in their head about you that they're thinking about messaging you, because they are feeling this distance here with the Three of Wands. This Three of Wands is, they could be waiting, for you to message them, for you to contact them. They could be putting messaging you on hold. Like I said, definitely feeling the distance here. The Three of Wands is also that they're seeing potential for the connection for the future. The Knight of Pentacles energy is also very cautious in their movement. So they could be really, trying to plan things out. And I feel like with this King of Cups energy here, that your person feels like their heart is filled with feelings, with emotions. There's compassion, there's empathy. There's definitely unconditional love that this person does feel towards you. So whatever this Ten of Swords is, like I said, some of you, it could be endings, an ending of your partnership, something coming, like a breakup that you've had with them. It can even be that if your person is someone who's going through some type of closing, a big cycle in their own life, or they could even be healing from a previous relationship. And so you may also bring in a lot of very nurturing energy to this person. They could be feeling that you are this King of Cups. You are someone who's very compassionate towards them, very loving, very nurturing. You may make them feel like your heart is loyal to them, and that you are also seeing that there is potential between the two of you, and that, I just kind of feel like you're making this person feel like they want to take some action here, okay? And that, if communication is something that hasn't happened between the two of you for a while, then that Eight of Wands would be wanting to have that communication between the two of you. So there's also this very healing energy here with the King of Cups and also the Ten of Swords, okay? So let's pull some oracle messages here. How does pile number one make their person feel? And we've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here that are coming through the strongest. So let's see. Pile one, how do you make them feel? How do you make them feel, pile number one? We have keep an open mind, and it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, right? So it could be that, this person is trying to stay optimistic, or even keep an open mind about your connection with them. And it may be that, you and this person could be very different. You could be from two very different paths, cultures, religion. And it's kind of like this person is trying to stay, open to the connection. Let's see, what else? How do you make them feel? We have chemistry, and it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So they're definitely feeling that there is something, this bond or this connection between the two of you. And I'm looking at how in this card chemistry here, There is this man who's kind of holding his hand out, and there is this beautiful light that is here that looks like this female here is kind of looking like she's trying to touch. So your person really feels that there is something very strong between the two of you. So let's get some more messages here. Pile 1, how do you make them feel? How do you make them feel? Pile 1. We have secret admirer, and it says someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Okay? So this person may be, not really telling you how deeply they truly care for you. Like I said, that King of Cups is some pretty deep feelings and emotions. These are more mature feelings with the King of Cups. This is something that has really developed over time. Now, if you don't really have so much of a history with this person, then I see this as more so that your person sees that there is potential for them to truly fall in love with you and to be in love with you, And some of you, it could be that this person hasn't even come forward with the secret admirer here. If it's like a crush situation for some of you. Let's see what else. How do you make them feel? Pile 1. Okay, so this bird is trying to fly out at me. So we have this beautiful white bird here. And it says new beginning. And it says a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay? So they may also see this as an opportunity for, connecting with you for the first time. Or this can even be a reconciliation for those of you where this is a past person, like an ex partner. So let's see what else is coming through for you. Pile number 1. How do you make them feel? How does pile number 1 make their person feel? We have amethyst, and it says transformation, certainty, and confidence. Okay, so this almost makes me feel like your person is really starting to feel, if they haven't already, feeling confident in the connection that the two of you guys have with each other. Okay? Like they're feeling some type of certainty in that you are someone that they do want to have in their life. And it could even be that this love, this connection that the two of you guys have with each other is really helping this person to transform, especially with that 10 of Swords. If it is that this person has gone through some difficult things in their past, whether with you or even, on their own previous to coming into this connection, that this love, this nurturing that you have is helping them to heal, is helping them to grow. And the Knight of Pentacles energy could be that this person still feels like they need to move slowly and they need to be cautious and careful because they could be someone that, is still healing. So I just feel like, just very slow moving energy here with the Knight of Pentacles, just kind of wanting to make sure that they're making the right choice. But I do feel like this certainty here and the confidence is that they're starting to feel more comfortable with trusting that this connection is something that the two of you guys have that is very special to be built upon. We also have the Night Wind here, and it says facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. Okay, which is beautiful because it's like this person is really working towards facing the fears that they have with this connection, with opening themselves up or for trusting it. The subconscious release is going to be more so of those fears that they have at the back of their mind, so that this person is able to really focus on healing and keeping an open mind about love and about you and about opening themselves up and allowing themselves to kind of dream of the potential for your connection in the future. Okay, so now we're going to go into getting some messages from your person, and I'm going to use 2 decks here. These 2 were also donated by Healing Days Oracle. She also has her own YouTube channel. She donated the Heart Whispers Oracle and also the Shadows of Love Oracle. And I do believe that these are both available in her Etsy shop. For those of you that are wanting to purchase these, I will also put the link for you guys down below as well. So let's see. And with this portion here, like I said in the intro, if the message doesn't really fit or it makes you feel confused, just kind of let that message go. It'll be meant for someone else that is watching that has chosen pile 1. So let's see. Pile 1, how do you make them feel? How do you make them feel, pile 1? Okay. So we have, I'm sorry for messing up our chance. Okay, so this person, for some of you, feeling apologetic, maybe feeling that there was something that they did wrong to either block the connection, or if this person is someone from your past, they could be reflecting, like I said, on missing you, thinking about the chemistry that you've had, thinking about new beginnings here. Okay, I'm sorry for messing up our chance. Let's see, what else? How do you make them feel? Pile number 1. I never felt connected to someone like I do with you, right? So feeling that this connection is something that is very different that they have experienced in the past. I want to start a real connection without the shadows of the past, right? So that could either be shadows from their own past, right? Or maybe shadow aspects that are from your past with this person. How do you make them feel? Pile number 1. We will never be over. I will always find my way back to you. And we also have, I keep looking at your pictures and messages. I miss you. For those of you that may be separated, you know, from this person, or even, you know, something has been strained in the connection. So let's go into this next one here. Pile 1, how do you make them feel? I don't believe in many things, but in us, I do. How do you make them feel? Your person believing in you, believing in this connection. I hope it's not too late to say that I was so wrong. Okay, maybe for those of you where this person had made a wrong choice, or they have been maybe allowing some of the shadow aspects maybe from their past to kind of get in the way or block the progress. How do you make them feel? I'm totally brokenhearted and guilty for what I did to you. Okay, so that may not resonate for all of you, but let's see. You know, and that could even be for this person maybe putting you through stress or confusion even. I just want to love and care for you. How do you make them feel? Pile number 1, last message. How do you make them feel? I wish I knew how you feel about me. Okay. So this person really wanting to see what it is that you truly feel towards them. You know, it could be that this person is really wanting to have a conversation with you, you know, especially if the two of you haven't really, you know, opened up honestly to communicate about what your feelings are. Okay, so there is some transformation that is taking place within this person, working on letting go of their fears. This person clearly feeling that even if they are your ex-partner or somebody that you've dated in the past, that they still believe in you, they still believe in the connection. And for some of you, this is that person focusing on a new beginning, reconciliation, reunion, or even connection for the first time, right? Because there is much more certainty and confidence that this person is feeling within this connection. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for you. Pile number 1. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, Pile 2. So for those of you that resonated with the Stained Glass Tarot and the Angel Aura Rose Quartz, this is going to be our reading today. And we're asking Spirit, how do you make them feel? How do you make your person feel? So we're going to get started off with our tarot and then oracle cards, and then we will also get some messages from your person. So let's see, pile number 2, how do you make them feel? How does pile number 2 make their person feel? How do you make them feel? Pile number 2. We have the 3 of Wands. How do you make them feel? We have the King of Cups. How do you make them feel? We have the 7 of Swords. How do you make them feel? Pile 2. We also have the Hanged Man, and let's get one more. We also have the Chariot. So we've got some Cancer energy here. We also have some Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy that I'm also seeing. So I do feel like already with the tarot here, being that we do have the King of Cups, I do feel like you do make this person feel loved, nurtured, that some of you with this King of Cups, I feel like they do feel a lot of very strong feelings and emotions towards you. But I do feel like this person may have been afraid to come forward and talk about their feelings because we do have the 7 of Swords energy here. And so I kind of feel like this person feels somewhat that they've been kind of trying to gain some perspective on the connection. And it may even be to try to really understand what they're feeling and to feel confident and comfortable with being able to come towards you to express them. I feel like with the 3 of Wands energy here that your person does feel that there is a lot of potential for your connection with each other. And with the Chariot energy here that this person is trying to really find the willpower, the courage, the strength within themselves to feel confident about coming towards you with this connection. With the 7 of Swords, for some of you, it could be that this person has kind of avoided talking about their feelings. They may get a little bit nervous or even fear kind of within themselves when it comes to that point of bringing up, you know, how do you feel? How do you feel towards me? It could be something that they have been avoiding or kind of running away from. There may be some fear. For some of you, it can even be that there are trust issues that this person has about really trusting, opening up, and feeling safe with opening up with their feelings. So let's go into our oracle. Let's see. We have very soon. And it says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. So I feel like with this very soon energy here, that this person may be kind of making a decision or choice, especially for those of you where you feel like this connection has been kind of stuck in limbo, where it hasn't really progressed. It hasn't moved forward. So with the very soon here, it could be that this person is feeling that they need to make a decision pretty soon about what is the future, what, you know, how things are going to kind of play out here. So let's see. How do you make them feel? Pile number 2. We have calling in your soulmate in the reverse, and it says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring the 2 of you together. So some of you with this soulmate energy here in reverse, it could be that this person does feel that they have a very strong soul connection to you. They may feel that the 2 of you guys are soulmates, but I feel like that's kind of where this indecision lies. Some of you may have, this could even have been an ex-partner, you know, and if that is the case, then it could be that they're feeling the distance between the 2 of you, longing for you, missing you, thinking about you, as well with that 3 of Wands. I'm also seeing passion underneath the deck, and it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So they're feeling that there is a lot of very passionate energy between you and them. Okay. I'm almost feeling like kind of with this calling in your soulmate in the reverse, that's kind of where the blockage is with this person maybe having difficulty. And that may be where for some of you, this person may have needed to kind of take a step back, or even has been kind of quiet when it comes to expressing their feelings, because they could have felt like they were losing hope or faith, or like I said, for some of you, they may have a little bit of an more avoidant type of nature, where when it comes to talking about their feelings, they run. Okay, so let's see what else. Pile number 2. We have, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Okay, so they may feel that maybe this is time with that hangman energy where they need to work on changing their perspective, maybe about the connection, or allowing themselves to kind of open up. And it could be that they've maybe needed that time, that space to really collect their thoughts. And it could even be like for some of you where you felt like this person's taking forever, like this person hasn't come forward, you've been stuck kind of like back and forth, or even not really progressing to the next level of this connection. And it could be that this person, in order for them to truly decide how they're moving forward in this relationship, that they need time to really sit within their own feelings, their own emotions, so that they can feel more balanced. Because the Chariot is also about balancing out your own energy, right? Balancing out your own energy so that you can feel confident, you can feel secure, you can feel grounded, and kind of help them to move forward with more confidence in what it is that they do feel. So let's get one more from the Lover's Oracle. How do you make them feel? Pile number 2. And we have Secret Admirer. And it says someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Okay? So again, this person not really coming forward, or, you know, not really truly telling you how deep their feelings are. Okay? And I'm feeling they are pretty deep with this King of Cups energy that is here. So let's see. How do you make them feel? Pile number 2. We have the Zen Garden Inner Sanctuary. So to me, this almost makes me feel like you're making your person feel a sense of calm, a sense of peace that they can feel within themselves to allow themselves to open up. Okay? To me, that Zen is something that your person is feeling from within themselves towards you. We also have Moonlight Goddess, and it says repressed emotions, healing, and reflection. Okay? So it may even be that the peace or the compassion, the empathy that you bring, the nurturing energy that you bring into the connection may also be helping this person to take a look at the repressed feelings and emotions that they have, right? Because the King of Cups is also going to be emotional maturity. When you feel comfortable allowing yourself to be open, allowing yourself to be vulnerable. So there's a lot of healing here. It could be that this person is doing a lot of reflection inwards and thinking about those repressed feelings or the emotions, how they're blocking their feelings, you know, how they're blocking their feelings from you, maybe not talking about them openly. And like I said, learning to really find that peace and that balance from within so they can move forward in a way that is leading towards you, finding that confidence, okay? And it could be that they needed to take a little break, or you kind of feel that the person has withdrawn, or they kind of, maybe for some of you, give you kind of very hot and cold type of behavior, right? Where you can feel that they do have feelings for you, and you know they're holding back. You know that they're hiding their feelings and their emotions, okay? So the next part of this reading, we are going to be pulling some messages from your person. So with this part here, if the message doesn't really fit, let it go. It could be for someone else that has chosen this pile. I'm going to be using 2 decks from Healing Days Oracle. She does have her own channel here on YouTube. The Shadows of Love Oracle and on the Heart Whispers Oracle. She donated both of these. So Josie, thank you so much for donating these. And I will put the link down below for you guys that are also interested in purchasing these from her Etsy shop. So pile 2, how do you make them feel? I left before you could leave me. I'm sorry I was a coward. How do you make them feel? If you are feeling lonely, remember that I can't stop thinking about you. How do you make them feel, pile number 2? I never thought that I would be missing you this much. I'm afraid to commit. I need to work on my issues with trust. Like I said, I was picking up some trust issues here. How do you make them feel? I know how selfish I have been. I don't deserve another chance. So there can even be feelings of unworthiness that this person does feel towards you. How do you make them feel? Wow, you are the most beautiful person in my life. We will never be over. I will always find my way back to you. You know, even for those of you where there may be a little bit of a disconnect right now, let's see. How do you make them feel? I care so much about you, but I may not be the best at showing my feelings. I can't deal with these feelings right now. I need time, okay? So like I said, there is, you know, that 7 of Swords where they could have a tendency to be afraid. Like I said, trust issues, have the strength of their feelings kind of having them run, okay? And we have, I can't deal with these feelings right now. I need time. And then it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another, which would be you. Now is the time to give to yourself, right? So they can kind of sort through these feelings and these emotions that they do have. So last message, pile 2, how do you make them feel? I don't know how to fix my broken heart. Okay, now this could be from something that they have experienced with you, or it can even be that they have a lot of old wounds. A lot of old wounds that they need that need attention, that need healing. We have a lot of repressed emotions here, okay? So they're really needing to kind of work on bringing those feelings to the surface, right? Those repressed emotions could be emotions and feelings they're holding back from you, but they can also be from pain that this person has experienced, disappointment, heartache from past relationships that they are aware of that are getting in the way. Underneath the deck, we have, I'm afraid to commit and end up in the same painful place. Okay? I'm afraid to commit and end up in the same painful place. So I'm going to leave your reading here for you. Pile number 2, I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So for those of you that resonate with the Ethereal Visions Tarot and this Dendritic Agate, this is going to be a reading today. And we're asking Spirit, how do you make them feel? How do you make your person feel? So we're going to get started off with our tarot and then move into our oracle messages. And then we'll also be getting some messages from your person. So pile 3, how do you make them feel? How do you make your person feel? We have the Ace of Cups. How do you make them feel? We also have the 8 of Swords. We also have the 7 of Swords. How do you make them feel? We also have the Star. And then we also have the 6 of Wands. Okay. So you've got some strong Aquarian energy coming through. And then I'm also seeing Gemini, Libra. We've got Aries, Leo, Sag, and also Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay. So with the star energy here, I feel like this person is very attracted to you, very drawn to you. But I'm also noticing that there are some fears that are here with the 7 of Swords, the 8 of Swords. Your person could be very much in their head. This could be a lot of negative thoughts, negative thinking that this person has. And with the Ace of Cups energy here, these are feelings of deep feelings, emotions, really depending on how far along in your connection you are with this person. The Ace of Cups can be unconditional love, and the Ace of Cups is really the opportunity for a new beginning in love. So whether that is renewal of your relationship, reconciliation, or even starting relationship for the first time. And I feel like with the star energy, for some of you, your person may feel that the two of you do have a spiritual connection. They may also feel, that you are really bringing in a very healing energy here as well. That you're someone who's making them, I feel like, transform into more of an energy of feeling hopeful, optimistic about love and trusting love, instead of kind of running away from it. With the Six of Wands energy here, it could be that you are someone who does give this person and show them a lot of attention, a lot of love, a lot of nurturing. And it could be that you are someone who's very stand out to them with that Six of Wands. They are really recognizing you for what you are offering, what you are bringing to the table in this connection. Now, I am a little bit curious to kind of see what these blockages are here. I didn't really need to clarify the other piles, but I'm feeling called to do that for yours. So let's see. Why is the Eight of Swords energy here? The Eight of Swords can sometimes be when we think a lot of negative things and we get stuck in our head. And that could be a lot of obsessive thinking about something, negative thoughts. It's kind of when we keep ourselves stuck mentally. It's kind of like a mental prison that we keep ourselves in. And let's see what this Seven of Swords. Okay, let's see. Why is the Eight of Swords energy here? What is this Eight of Swords? Okay, wow. Nine of Swords. So this person very much in their head. A lot of fears, a lot of worries, a lot of anxiety. For some of you, this person even having dreams or nightmares or, sleepless nights when they're worried about something here, right? They could be scared of opening themselves up to commitment. Let's see what else is here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? We have strength. Okay. We have some Leo energy here. So I'm kind of feeling like this person has been really trying to work on finding courage within themselves. And I feel like to allow themselves to open up to this connection. Okay, there could be some fears that are here. What is this star energy? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So for some of you with that Nine of Pentacles, this person can also be afraid of losing their independence. Okay. And I'm definitely getting that you're making this person feel nurtured. Or at least trying to show them. That love is possible, that trusting in this connection is something that they need to open themselves up to. Why is the Ace of Cups energy here? What is this Ace of Cups? Temperance. Sagittarius. Yeah, so this person, you're making them feel like this relationship is very healing. It's very balanced. There's a lot of the two of you maybe balancing each other out. I'm just really not seeing why this person is so afraid. I feel like part of it is because of losing their independence with that Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay, let's get one more. What is this Nine of Swords energy here? Why is the Nine of Swords here? What is this Nine of Swords? The Lovers, wow. So this person could be afraid of commitment. For some of you, the Lovers energy, like I said, this could be a very spiritual connection for you. Soulmate or even twin flame connection. And it can even be the strength of this connection being something, You know, it could be that this person is afraid, like they could be resisting what they already know in their heart to be true. Okay, is kind of what I'm feeling here. Is they're recognizing that you and them have a very strong connection with that Lover's energy. And sometimes when that Lover's energy hits us, the strength of a connection like that, because the Lovers is really when we feel connected on multiple levels, not just, you know, physical attraction. This is deeper than that with the Lover's energy. This is something where you feel you have a genuine physical, emotional, mental, spiritual connection, and you feel that it is something that is fulfilling you on all of those levels. Now, sometimes when we are not in the best place vibrationally, a connection of that magnitude can be something that scares people because it's something that they've never experienced before, something that they've never felt before. Okay? So let's get into our oracle. How do you make them feel? Pile number 3. How do you make your person feel? We have express your love in reverse. And it says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Right? So with this energy in the reverse, it's kind of like this person may feel afraid to open themselves up, afraid to express their feelings, their emotions towards you, right? Which are very strong with that Lover's energy. And you guys are the only pile that got that. How do you make them feel? We have release your ex. Okay. Now, some of you, this person could still be healing from, look at this. These two also came out. You know, the person could still be healing from an ex-partner. Right? And we have new love here and keep an open mind. And like I said, for some of you, that Ace of Cups could be this new beginning in love. Some of you could be in a situation where this person is still trying to get over an ex-partner, right? And trying to keep an open mindset about this new connection with you, right? Some of you, this could be your ex. And if it is, then it could be that there is still healing that's happening and that they have been having difficulty with opening up and expressing that they still have feelings towards you. And they're trying to keep an open mind about reconciliation with you, right? Or, like I said, this is someone that you're dealing with that is still healing from an ex-partner, and they're working on trying to let that go so that they can say, you know what, I'm going to give love a chance. I'm going to give new love a chance. I'm going to try this. The connection that I feel with pile number 3 is something very real, and it's very deep, and it's very healing, and I need to just allow myself to open up to this connection. Okay? So let's pull. We've also got Gemini energy here with the Lovers. So pile 3, how do you make them feel? We have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Okay? So, to me, it's almost like this person may be needing to accept that the past is the past. And this is really a need for them to really open up, accept the feelings that they do have towards you, and stop being afraid. Right? Truly accepting this new opportunity for love that they have with you so that they can feel that kind of inner peace from within themselves. So how do you make them feel? Wow, I thought I just saw. No, that one didn't want to flip over. Okay. So how do you make them feel? Pile number 3. How do you make your person feel? Okay. Wow. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Okay. So yeah, like I said, for some of you, it could be very spiritual soul connection that you do have towards this person, right? And it would be about them just kind of surrendering to it, just allowing themselves to move into what they already know. Like I said, what their heart is already telling them. Okay, so let's see. How do you make them feel? Pile number 3. And I feel like with that strength energy too here, that this person may have been holding themselves back, like controlling themselves from just kind of opening up into the connection. We also have the Moonlight Goddess, and it says repressed emotions, healing, and reflection. Okay? So they may have been holding back their feelings, holding back emotions that they've had, even though they're kind of feeling this pull towards you, this magnetic energy that's kind of pulling them towards you. So this is maybe kind of bringing about a lot of reflection within themselves about what they still need to heal and how they're allowing that to get in the way, right? How do you make them feel? We also have Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, a spiritual understanding. Okay, so it could even be that your person could be going through some type of awakening, and it could be that the reasons for you being in their life are starting to become clear to them, where they're starting to realize the intensity of this connection that they do have with you to allow themselves to kind of open up to it. Okay, so the next part of this reading, we're going to be getting some messages from your person. So with this part, like I said in the intro, only take what resonates. If it doesn't fit or makes you feel confused, then it's probably not the message for you. Okay, and I'm going to be using 2 decks from Healing Days Oracle. She was kind enough to send me both of these, her Shadow of Love Oracle and also the Heart Whispers Oracle. So if you're interested in these, I will post the link down below for her Etsy shop where you can purchase these for yourself. So pile 3, how do you make them feel? How do you make them feel? Wow. I don't believe in many things, but in us, I do. How do you make them feel? I'm not sure we can work things out. We need time and space. Let's see. You tried to give me everything I needed, but I was broken inside. I feel like that is a pretty profound message, especially for those of you where you are truly dealing with the twin flame situation, where, the twin flame journey is really where we learn to, unconditional love, lessons in unconditional love, learning to love ourselves so that we can truly accept love from our counterpart here, right? And sometimes you will run into those situations for those of you that are on the twin flame journey, and you try to love that person, you try and try and try, and there are so many wounds, whether from their inner child or from past relationships, that have to be worked through. They have to work through those karmic cycles. And so you could feel like you try to give this person love and to show them, hey, I love you, I want to be with you, I feel that we have this strong connection here, and they're resistant to it. Why? Because they haven't learned those karmic cycles, right? So I love that. You tried to give me everything I needed, but I was broken inside, right? Which means that they're just not, you may be further along on your journey than this person, right? How do you make them feel? I never thought that I would be missing you this much. I hope that you can forgive me. I want to make it right. And I want to come back to our safe place. Let's work this out. Okay, so let's go into the next one. I'm very confused and struggling with my feelings for you. You are perfect. You are everything to me. I don't feel emotionally ready to work things out. My prayers have been answered when I met you. I'm afraid to commit and end up in the same painful place. Let's get one more, 2 more. Okay. Let's work on our healing so we're able to open our hearts one day. And then we have, you are the most beautiful person in my life. Okay. So your person definitely working through some stuff here. We have, Like I said, release your ex, whether you are the ex or this is something that they're working to let go of. And it says the time has come to clear your energy. Okay? So this person can really open themselves up to the connection. If this person is your ex and there is still healing here, right? It could be that this person really needs to kind of work through these things. We have your person feeling broken inside, afraid to commit because they're not wanting to end up in that same painful place that maybe they have been before, whether with you or another person. But yeah, I'm just kind of feeling where this person, you know, they need to kind of surrender into whatever is meant to be will happen between the two of you. We have your passion ignites here, which is beautiful energy. Okay? So I'm going to leave it here for you. Pile number 3. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.